Hey everybody, we're back with another open box opening, whatever. So we got in Dead Tomb, a temporal adventure. So this is one of those, I don't want to say homebrew games, but basically a big thing that's happening now is companies are making games for old systems, brand new games for old systems, and this is one of them. Collector Vision Games has put out this for the original Nintendo system, so it's pretty cool, brand new game for an older system. This is a big thing. There's lots of these being made by different companies and homebrews in general, new games for old systems. We don't get a lot of them. They're expensive, and it's something that you kind of have to really be on top of to get them. So we don't get these a lot, but if we keep an eye out for them, if Limited Run is putting them out, and if they look interesting, we'll generally get them. The only other two that we have gotten is the Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl, which is pretty cool. So we got this one, and we also got Xenocrisis for the Genesis. So these are other new games for old systems we have, and today we're going to unbox Dead Tomb. So the thing that brought us, Andrew, I say us, but I was there when he was talking about it, so that counts. So what is cool about Dead Tomb is it is a point-and-click adventure, and Andrew is a huge fan of point-and-clicks. I really enjoy watching him play them. I get a little frustrated with old-school ones, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll play this one, and I will like it. But you can see like that old-school point-and-click kind of style. Very cool. If you see this, basically you are a time traveler, and your time machine, your plane, has broken down in Egypt, and you get caught. So that'll be pretty fun to see. Let's open her up. Of course, with Limited Run, this is the card we got with it. Very shiny, very cool. And let's see here. I think it's really neat that people are making these games. Like, there's still such a love for the older systems. I really like this cover. The art already super cool. Oh yeah, look at that slip cover. Anything else in here? Just cardboard. Get that out of the way. Just like old times. Very nice packaging. And there it is. Look at that cart. New shiny Nintendo cartridge. Oh boy. It's actually so nice to see one that's like new looking. We're usually cleaning these carts quite a bit to make them look a little nice when we get them used. But this is really cool. I like that. And the slip cover goes like that. And let's check out this again. Yes, manuals are the best. All right. Very cool. All right, and that is Dead Tomb. Limited run release for the Nintendo. I will give it a play. and let you know what I think. Thanks. Hey YouTube, so we did end up playing Death Tomb last night. We played through the entire game. We were gonna just plug it in and see how it worked, but we ended up playing the whole thing, so I thought I'd share a review on top of this unboxing video. One thing about the unboxing, I did miss, I don't know how I missed this, and like, maybe you see it while I'm unboxing, but inside of the box was also this map, which is the map of the game, which is a super cool little pyramid poster, and also these cute little stickers, which are the items that you collect along the way on your adventure, which is super cute. So that was included in the unboxing that I just happened to miss. Luckily, Andrew found them when he was organizing things. So, about the game, I wanted to share a couple games that are similar to this. So if you have played the game or you're going to play the game and you really enjoyed it, definitely, if you have a chance, these are not re-releases. These are some Nintendo originals. This is Shadowgate, another point-and-click adventure on Nintendo. I believe you can play this on the computer as well if you can find a ROM for it, but this game is pretty similar to Death Tomb. I mean, not super similar, but it's the same kind of vibe. And Deja Vu. We make boxes to put on our shelf, so this is the actual cart right here. Deja Vu is another point-and-click adventure for the Nintendo. Not one of the original, sorry, it's one of the original Nintendo games list. Also, another fun one, not super similar, but more of a Curse of Monkey Island game, but there is also Maniac Mansion as well in our collection. This is a LucasArts point and click for the Nintendo, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so those games, if you've played them before or if you are looking for more point and clicks for the Nintendo, those are some recommendations to you that we have from our collection. So Death Tomb turned out to be such a fun game. We plugged it in and I started playing, and then Andrew kind of came over and was like, oh, what's this? And he is a huge point and click fan, so we ended up playing the game together for the night. This is just about a 2-hour game. If you were going back and forth like us, you could probably do it a bit faster. A couple different things that we noticed that this game has, which is like a bit of a quality of life improvement compared to some of the original games like Deja Vu or Shadowgate, which I just shared with you. So actually more than a couple. So this is really neat because you've got the old point and click style, but having a new game for the Nintendo, they've added some things that the older games didn't have, which definitely improved the experience. So for example, you can save. There's a password save system, which is really, really cool. A lot of those games don't have that, the original ones. And there's also highlights. So when you walk around, you can walk around. That's one. Some of these games, it's just the room and you can just point and click, point and click. But in this one, your guy can actually move around the room, which is really cool. But it actually highlights things that you can interact with. A lot of the older games, you just kind of got to click on everything. In this one, it actually simplifies it a bit for you, because if you walk by something that you can interact with, or if there's something that you can interact with, it's highlighted, which makes the game a bit more easy, but also like not as frustrating because you can actually see the things that you can interact with. Another one that was a quality of life was an actual map in the game. So the map that you get in the limited run release, like you can actually look at this map in the game, which is awesome. A lot of older games you can't do that. And then there's just one more. Oh, permadeath. So the OG point and clicks, once you died, and you can die in Death Tomb. But in the original games that used to be point and clicks, once you died, you had to start the entire game over again. In this one, there is no permadeath. You can die, and you can die a lot of different ways, but it just starts you back in the same room that you were in. So that's a really, really nice quality of life improvement. It would be so frustrating to get through all of these different rooms and going through all of these different tunnels and stuff, which is a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden you get like bit by a snake and then you have to start from the very beginning. That would be really frustrating. In this case, you don't have to do that, which I found was very nice. So quality of life improvements, save system, no permadeath, highlighting where things are, being able to walk around, and a map, which was super impressive. There are a lot of fun little puzzles in this. Having Andrew be very entrenched in the old point and clicks, we were expecting having to go back and find uses for a lot of things. So, an hour in, we picked up a pebble or something at the very beginning of the game, and we're like halfway in, we're like going back to the very, very beginning of the game, trying to figure out, okay, now we must be able to use this, or we pick this up now, we got to go back and try and use it on this. The big difference with this game is that it is very linear. It's not a lot of backtracking. The game's kind of put into sections, so each section you have a bit of backtracking, maybe one or two things, but at the very end of the game, you don't have to go all the way back to the beginning and all the way back to the end and all of these different things searching for what you do. You finish your section and you move on, which was a mix for us. I think I was a bit disappointed because I was like, there's gotta be more to this, but there wasn't, and that was really nice. It was a pretty straightforward game, fun little puzzles, some throwback to the original stuff, but the linearness of the game definitely made it less frustrating than the originals. So overall, I had a lot of fun with this game. It was a quick play, and it was super fun to kind of have that old school point and click feel with those quality of life improvements. It definitely made the game a lot less frustrating, which I appreciate. I get really stuck on puzzles and then I get really frustrated and I don't want to play anymore. This game, I was actually able to enjoy the puzzle process and not get super frustrated. And it's a fun little story. So it's a fun little story, it's a fun little adventure, and it was super cool to play. So if you are thinking about checking out Death Tomb or looking to collect it, I would say that it is definitely one to get, especially if you enjoy point and click adventures. So thanks so much for joining me, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.